Hi everyone, thanks so much for tuning in tonight. I am Jenna and this is Dave and we are Southern Skeins and welcome to Behind the Skeins. So we're just going to just chat with you guys for a while. I want to go ahead and thank current subscribers and welcome new subscribers to the channel. And also, if you haven't already subscribed, please click subscribe. Any likes you want to give, that would be wonderful too. And comment below, even if it's just one word of hey, that really helps us with our algorithm here. So with YouTube. So thanks so much. And Dave is...
I know I keep looking down. I know it looks like I'm shining shoes or something, and that's because Chief Executive Dog Remy is down here in front of me, and I'm trying to keep him happy. I'm giving him head scratches.
Yeah, and Remy has his own Instagram hashtag. It's Remy the Southern Skeins.
Speaking of whom?
Dog.
Yes.
Yes, but he's facing the wrong way, so you can't see him.
Nope.
Nope.
He looks like that.
Yes.
He's gonna jump up a few times. Trust me.
So yeah.
Until he figures out how to get up in my lap.
Normally he doesn't come in here, but I normally keep the door closed. But he came in here because we came in here today. So, anyways,
there we go.
There he goes.
Good boy.
Thank you, Remy.
Good boy.
So,
so what are we talking about today?
What are we talking about today? Today we are talking about...
I'm gonna guess yarn.
What makes you think yarn?
Law of averages.
Maybe this is a podcast about flying to the moon.
You got the wrong guy. In pretty much any case, but especially with that.
So, let me start off with, and it's not a sales pitch, Shark Week's coming up. So this is my little Shark Week color for Discovery's Shark Week. So this is the main colorway, and it's on Southern Sock. And then here is the mini. And it's got, so it has the grays, the tan, or grays, and
various colors
blues, aquas. So this is the blood in the water after the shark bites you.
It's chum.
This is the water and the gray of the shark. Yes, I like it. I like the contrast with the dark, with the blood red.
And you have the very dark parts like the black that fades in and out of the gray. That's the shark's eyes.
Speaking of shark's eyes, anybody who buys one of my Shark Week sets gets a Shark Week stitch marker with it. Now, I've only got 4 of these. Let me flip it around so you can see the shark's eyes a little bit better. But I have more of a couple others. So it'll be a limited quantity. But that will be what comes with your sock set, your tea bag.
Which is not shark flavored.
It is not shark flavored. I tried, but I couldn't find a shark flavored tea. Go figure.
You could only find it in Japan.
And a shark Progress Keeper stitch marker. So what do you think?
I think it's pretty shark themed.
You think so? Can I have a sip of the Coke Zero?
There you go.
So
also not an ad.
Everybody seems to tell what they're drinking during their podcasts. So we are enjoying a delicious Coca-Cola Coke Zero. Zero sugar.
So I don't know why they changed the name. It's still got the same stuff in it, I think.
If Coke would like to sponsor us, we'll talk. Definitely. Wouldn't we talk if Coke wanted to sponsor us?
Yes, our people would talk to your people.
Our people would talk to your people. Remy would call Remy and he'll talk to you.
He handles all of our advertising.
I'm sorry. That's what we're drinking today. So we're still scratching.
Gotta have standards.
We're still scratching Remy. He went into the lake this afternoon. And when he got out, he had a bath. Oh, he heard his name.
Okay, all right.
He had a bath. And now he's wet. Well, now he's dry.
Yeah,
but he was
now
wet.
He's dry.
Hi, baby.
He was wet before he got on the bed.
He
now
was
he's dry.
Now, thanks. Now he's dry. So, hi, honey. Yeah. Can you get down, babe?
Okay, come on. Come on, boo-boo.
You never know what's going to happen.
There we go.
In the Southern Skeins house. Should we give everybody a sneak peek of what's going to be in the...
Yeah, absolutely.
June. This is June, right?
Yeah, this one right now is
June.
Yeah.
June Knot Sock Club. I can't tell you the yarn.
Hopefully we're not giving you a sneak peek of what's in the sock club, which was supposed to have gone out a week ago, and unfortunately did.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
Up there, I can't tell you where, but up there, one of them is one of the skeins that is for the Knot Sock Yarn Club. I will tell you that I believe it is Sport, and it's BFL. It's going to be a superwash BFL. Blue face Leicester?
I was going to say Lima, but yeah, I guess.
Leicester. No,
Leicester
it's not a
sounds,
lemur.
Leicester.
Leicester?
Well, I don't know. Lemurs might be soft.
I don't know. They could be. Blue-faced Leicester. Now my Massachusetts just came out of me.
That was pretty Massachusetts.
It was pretty Massachusetts. Blue-faced Leicester. So, I can give you this little sneak peek on the theme. Is that this is the project bag going in it, and I now have
those birdhouses, right?
Birdhouses. I liked it. I have a wonderful, talented person in Alaska doing my project bags. So you'll notice that there's been a little bit of difference. This one has pink drawstrings and Miss Fiber Fox out of Anchorage, Alaska.
We just call her our bag lady.
Yeah, pretty much. So she is out of Alaska. She is in Anchorage. I believe she's an Army wife, and they're stationed up there.
Yeah, I think you said that.
And I really like the fabric. Let me cover him up with it.
What, me or the dog?
You.
Me, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can model this one too, just like I did.
Yeah. Oh, Lord, there he goes again.
There.
Husband for sale for free if anybody wants one.
Free to a home.
Yeah, any home. Doesn't even have to be a good home. Any home.
Yeah.
Knows how to twist yarn. So that's the bag.
I don't think she's gonna do it.
What?
You're not gonna do it.
Oh, I can't do that many.
You strap the yarn.
Yeah, so. he's my electric skein twister. He helps. So anyways,
no, I'm her Twinkie powered skein twister.
So that is the bag. If you ordered a bag, then the stitch marker, which everybody gets. You can probably go a little bit closer in than I can.
Yep. As long as the dog doesn't eat it.
Polymer clay. Oh no, he's just licking you.
Oh my goodness, the breath.
Polymer clay made by North Juniper Designs. You can find her on Etsy. She makes a lot of my stitch markers. And I've started having her put the lever backs on them for me, so I don't have, so that way they come in already done that way. So you'll get either a purple wing or a green wing. And then the bonus gift this month, the tea is pomegranate stash, of course, pomegranate raspberry. And the bonus gifts, you're going to get some buttons.
Also bird thing.
Here, you want?
What?
You can just show a couple buttons.
Yeah, I was like, what am I going to do with all of these?
Yeah, just show a couple buttons. Because this pattern is a sweater. Yeah.
That is useful.
It's going to be a sweater. So, hence the buttons.
The buttons have as much going on in them as like the whole pattern.
Ooh, I like that. So there's a variety of different buttons.
They got funky little wings.
They do have funky little wings.
Last one I'm going to show.
Okay, good.
There's a bunch of others.
Yeah, we won't show a bunch of others,
Nope.
but
this isn't the bird button show.
The the girl I work with from North Juniper.
That bird don't fly.
Thank you. From North Juniper on Etsy. We were going through how, what did we want? Here, hold that closer to the camera, please. We're kind of crammed into a small space here. That's why he's closer to the camera. So now hold your hand behind it like that.
Yeah, I should.
So that way they can see it easier.
Here, let me do that.
Ooh, very good.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah. So he's a little closer to the camera because we're kind of wedged in. I decided to clean the room today.
The steam shovel's out of camera shot.
Yeah, it got pretty bad because I just have like everything. I actually pulled out I shouldn't have thrown it away. I should have kept it to show y'all. I actually found inserts from May of 2020 and yarn wrappers from Sock Club from May of 2020.
Ah, memories.
I was like, when did I do this colorway? Oh, right. Okay. May of 2020. So that's your little sneak peek. I've already pulled the Sock Club off the market on my Etsy store, though it is the Not Sock Yarn Club. It's still on the market for Cratejoy if you go into Cratejoy, or if you go into southernskeins.com. I'm slowly trying to transition most of my individual ready to ship yarn to southernskeins.com, which is through Shopify, as opposed to Etsy. Etsy, you'll still be able to get dyed to order and the clubs and the advents. By the way, my advents have been listed and they're almost sold out. So if you want one, then there are a couple different people out there who have coupon codes for discounts. If you're in my Knit Along group on Facebook, you have one. And then I have a couple of affiliates. I'll list them below with links to them, and they're all the same amount, so nobody gets a higher discount than anybody else. But I've got a couple of affiliates who you can use their coupon codes and they'll get credit for it. So if you want to give somebody credit for it, if you have a favorite out there. So
playing favorites.
Playing favorites. I'm not playing favorites. I'm listening to everybody.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I have one person out there. We'll see if she's watching this, who lives about an hour and a half north of me, that still has to fill out her affiliate code so she can get herself a coupon. Yep. Yep. She and I were supposed to meet in person last week, and I was going to drop off some yarn to her, in case anybody's beginning to wonder who it might be. Drop off some yarn to her. But unfortunately, the timing didn't work out because her dog was sick, and my dog was, not my dog, my husband. My husband.
My other dog.
My husband didn't get off work early enough, and our schedules just didn't align. So next month, when I have to drop off the yarn in July, instead of shipping it, since I go right past there a few times a month, like I'll just drop it off. So you know who you are. A lot of other people probably know who she is too. Anyways, speaking of which, I have 6 skeins of yarn left over from the Mini Maker Club. So I'm offering those to Mini Maker Club participants first. Because I've been getting a lot of emails asking, hey, do you have any more yarn? Because they wanted more than 20 grams. So I do have some. It's right there. I don't point well in camera frame. So right there. Look at the tip of my finger and it's right there.
Oh.
Yeah, right there. So that's where they are. They are 50% bamboo, 50% merino.
It's weird that you can knit with bamboo.
It is kind of. I don't remember what the weight is. Can you stand up and grab one?
Not really.
Not really? Okay, we won't worry about it. Like I said, we're really packed in here like sardines right now. Next time we record, it'll be better because I'll have the room cleaned up.
Sorry.
But he's right.
Did you want to tell them about...
Again, Coca-Cola. Our people will talk to your people. Feel free.
Did you want to tell them about Amazon?
What? No. Well, no. No.
Or about the mini skein sets?
No. Well, okay. Well, I am putting together some mini skein sets. Not one of like the advent boxes with all the bonus gifts. Just regular mini skein sets. I'm slowly putting those together, and those will be for sale. But no, this is less of a marketing thing and more of just a chat.
Well, I don't know what you want them to know.
Yeah, I know. I should have gone over that with you ahead of time. Sorry.
You should have gone over with me ahead of time as a bald spot. Jeez.
You've known about that bald spot for years.
I didn't know it was that bad.
Yeah, it's that bad. If you don't let your hair grow.
Yeah.
Hi.
Do.
You do?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you're still with us, please hit subscribe and like.
Do all that stuff.
Yeah. Do all that stuff.
And comment.
Comment.
Comment's very important.
Very important.
Comment helps the algorithms.
See, he knows what he's talking about.
Or from a different perspective, defeats them.
So, do you have anything else? I meant to bring some works in progress. I guess I can grab some of my whips and
Is that this kind of video? I didn't
it's
know
not that kind of video.
Okay.
I do have a new photo show.
Get my hopes up.
Yeah, why don't you press the little red button right there and I'll be back with some whips.
Right. And we're back.
We are back. You want to hold up Christy's yarn?
Yes, this was the yarn that she was pointing at before. This
For T-Doddles.
It is
Bring it a little bit closer.
All right. It is sport weight, as you can see from the label. Hopefully.
I think it's backwards. Turn it
I think it only looks backwards like
to
this.
Us?
Yeah, well, yeah, it's only backwards to us.
Okay,
I think we've seen that before.
Gotta put on the glasses to read it. Peach Cobbler on Bamboozled Sport is what I call the base. Bamboozled. 100 grams, 262 yards. 50% non-superwash merino. Okay, so it's non-superwash merino. 50% bamboo. So handle it carefully.
And when I looked at this before, it said sport weight. I thought to myself, who would do anything sporty in a knitted piece of clothing? I don't understand that.
Well, I believe our July designer for the sock club is actually designing I like that. Look at the way that. It has a really nice sheen to it because of the bamboo. It gives it a really nice. So if you want silk in your yarn on a non-silk budget, bamboo. Okay, stop sniffing my yarn. So there it is. Peach Cobbler.
Which is a good name for that.
I think it's a great name for it.
Yeah.
So it didn't turn out exactly like I wanted it to. I was going for something a little bit different because when you guys get the bags, you'll see why I was going for something different. And so we were trying to figure out, Christy and I were like, well, we need to add something to it. And so she thought more yellow. So I added in the yellow. And then it really needed something more too. So then I went and added some brown. Which I like the way it turned out because now it's Peach Cobbler. It just didn't work with what I originally had envisioned for it. And when you guys see the bags and the fabric, you'll know why. So anyways, bamboo is silk on a non-silk budget. Well, it is.
Poor man's silk. I love it.
Yeah, pretty much in yarn it is because it gives it that sheen.
So you had some finished objects.
I have a faux to show. I have my sock.
Faux for show.
Yes, I'm turning it this way. Looks prettier on this side. So it's on Captivating, the colorway Captivating, and it's my glisten sock. So, and it's got my funky little heel that I do because anybody who knows me knows that I hate knitting gussets. I hate picking up stitches. Not a lot of fun.
This looks like a knitter's boomerang.
It pretty much is. I wasn't going to hit you with it. I was throwing it that way.
Just saying.
Yeah, it pretty much is. So these were actually done as one. And so then what I did afterwards is I went and put in the waste yarn and separated the two and then closed the toes.
Before she did that, I thought she was trying to bring back leg warmers.
Yeah. So it was done cuff. In fact, it was done this one first. Cuff, heel, leg, waste yarn, just tube, leg, heel, cuff, bind off. Then separate it with, I guess, an afterthought toe. I guess I could call it. Yeah, I guess it's called an afterthought toe.
I guess.
Yeah, well, if you do it as a heel, it's an afterthought heel. So I guess, so cutting into it made me nervous. It really did. And having to pick up the stitches from the toe made me remember that I don't like picking up stitches and made me remember why I don't knit gussets. because I don't like picking up stitches at all. Yeah, that was not pleasant. Thankfully, the stitches on the second sock went easier than the stitches on the first sock because I was in brighter light and I'd already learned my lessons of what I did wrong. So that helped. And always picking up the right leg when you're picking up a stitch is usually a good thing. And have lots of progress keepers around. That way, in case you drop a stitch while you're trying to pick one up and you find it later, you can scoop it up and put it on a progress keeper so it doesn't keep going all the way down and unraveling your yarn. So, but this pair is for my mom. And it was a little too tight. No, this pair. It was a little, or this one she tried on was a little too tight. So I went and ripped back and did a stretchier bind off on this. So it gives her, now it fits her, gives her a little bit more stretch. And so that's my faux, my finished object that I have for the week.
I remember when I first saw these and I saw that you were blocking them, I told you a sock blocker, but I don't think you got it.
It's a sock blocker. What's the problem with it? This is my WIP. So this is my one in progress. And this is what the other one looked like before. So there's my cuff. This one's for me. There's my tiny little heel because I have very narrow heels. So there's my little heel.
So dainty at the feet.
There's my waist yarn. So I'm already on to foot 2. I dropped a stitch down here. So I've got, an Ann Tudor stitch marker from my Valentine's Day Yarny Love box that I used on here. And then I've got marking the 30 spot and the 30 in the main spot. So the beginning of round is marked here. So these are another Ann Tudor one. She had made some of these for one of my boxes. So one of my Advent style boxes, she had made some of these in a different color. But there it is, a little daisy. That's beginning of round. That's my 30 stitch. And then this I'm just using to track my progress as I increase, which would have been my February sock club stitch marker. But yeah, that's just my little waist yarn right in there. So I'm just gonna keep knitting the tube. I already knit the heel. I'm almost ready to go in and put the heel in, because if you look, you can see I'm almost there. Then I'll put the heel in, I'll change back to my contrast yarn, put the heel in, then I'll do another 7 rows of technically what is considered the leg. And then I'll do the cuff, another 1 by 1 rib on the cuff.
Now your other option is just to close it off now and give Tyler 1 sock, because
this would fit my son.
That's about the size.
That's
of
about the
one
size
of his
feet. Yeah, I could close it off now and give it to him. Except I think the ankle might be too small. But then maybe not.
Probably.
Yeah, I don't know.
What does he have? Size 11s, I think.
11 and a half.
11 and a half.
Yeah. So that's all I can think about right now.
He comes running and he sounds like he's wearing swim fins. His big feet.
Tyler, if you're watching this, we love you. Mommy and Daddy love you if you're watching this, honey. So I think that's all I had to talk about today. What about you? Anything you want to talk about? What have you learned about twisting skeins of yarn?
That it's about the only upper body workout I get.
How do you do them? You do them instead of using one of those electric skein twisters that cost like $500.
Well,
he's made his own thing.
Okay, so for minis, I used to double.
I have the soda.
I used to double the skein over first, so that it was 2 wraps around, and then twist it because it twisted much faster.
But I complained because it made a little nub of a mini.
It made a skein about that long, so she didn't like it.
So anytime you've gotten a little mini from me and it's about this big,
it's just think of it as double thick. But no, so they would twist a lot faster, but she didn't like them. So I had to go back to twisting it the
actual skeins, actual minis.
The traditional way, or the conventional way. Well, for that, I actually do something that some other people do. You take a screw hook that you would like hang a bike up with or something like that. put it in the end of your drill, and I actually use a clamp that has a bar sticking up. So I put the other end of the skein on that, put the close end on the hook on the drill, spin that about 12 times or so, take it off. But before you unhook the other end, you have to find the middle of it and fold it over so that you get a good twist. Otherwise, it's going to be all bunched up and you have to fix it. And then just maybe do one extra twist to tighten it up, tuck it through, and you're done. So I think I could do one about every 15 seconds, something like that. So
That's not bad.
Yeah, it didn't take me as long as I thought it would to do the 200 for the sock club this month.
Yeah.
No, the big ones are easy. It's just, you know, double twist in 2 different directions, one in each hand, and then just kind of tuck it under your chin, go through, and that's it.
So you guys might be wondering about these, because these, for the Mini Maker Club, they're all minis. So Dave had to take full skeins and cut them down into minis. So he weighed out.
I used a nitty knotty.
Yes.
An adjustable nitty knotty.
And a scale. So we made sure that your yarn is 20 grams. If your yarn is not 20 grams, it's his fault. But he was very, very detailed with that. He made sure everybody's yarn was 20 grams.
Yeah. If any of them came up short, I made up for it in tiers.
Yes.
But yeah, no, we did. It wrapped around a nitty knotty, a full skein, and then just counted the number of wraps, divided it by 5, and that took care of us. I think it came out to be like 56 wraps. Yep. If I remember correctly.
Yep. So, anyways, I guess that's really all I had today, and I think we're up to about 25 minutes now. Yeah. We probably have maybe one person who's watched us this entire way through, and to that one person, I'd like to say thank you. If there is at least one person still watching us, if there isn't, well, then I totally understand, because I probably wouldn't be watching either. But if you are still there, please.
Like, subscribe, and comment.
Yes.
Oh, and share.
Very good. Very good. Like, subscribe, comment, and share.
And if you're on Rumble, hit the Rumble button.
What's Rumble?
Rumble is like a knockoff YouTube.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, there's lots of them out there.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much, subscribers, new subscribers, and
watchers, stalkers,
anybody else out there. Thanks for joining us for Behind the Skeins. Dave and I are going to try to make this a weekly event.
Yeah, we're sorry ahead of time.
Yeah, we are. But, you know, I want to increase my YouTube presence and everything like that. So, you know, and be out there more. I'm a lot on Instagram. If you're not already following me on Instagram, follow at Southern Skeins. Don't forget, Remy has his own hashtag. Remy, the Southern Skeins dog. Own hashtag. And Facebook is Southern Skeins. Website is southernskeins.com.
And
Instagram is Southern Skeins. That's where I mostly am. Ravelry is Southern Skeins. If you're interested in designing a pattern for one of my clubs, or if you're interested in yarn support, please email southernskeins@gmail.com, because we do offer yarn support, and we do work with designers for our monthly boxes for patterns. And that's about it. I guess we'll sign off.
Yeah, that's plenty.
That's plenty. See ya. Thank you.